Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This will probably be the final part. Well, final, regular part. There is some bonus stuff that will be happening. But anyway, last time we discovered that Mukuro was masquerading as Junko at the beginning of the game, and that's when she actually died. And her body was brought out of the morgue for the whole, incident with the last two trials, and yeah, because of that, we were able to find out the true identity of the mastermind. This is the mastermind. She's the real Junko in Oshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Yes, you have.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Damn, that's cute.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere. Was it not in the headmaster's room, not in the main hall? That was Mukuro. It was before arriving at school, dawg.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos in Chunk? Of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
This is a great voice actress, by the way. And I'm not being, cynical or sarcastic. She's really great. Though to be fair, Junko has two voice actresses, and both of them do a very nice job. You'll see what I mean.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Well, that would explain why their measurements were exactly the same.
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Though I think there might have been a little falsehood there on the bust size, I'm just saying.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
She's so perfect!
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Or would that be the ultimate despair? Yeah? Yeah? D-E-S dash pair? Pair means two? Huh? Sisters? Twins? Two of them? Pair of ultimate despairs? Okay, I'm done.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
She's so good.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
I mean, to be fair, jump cut, because I was rambling myself into a corner and not really making too much sense. But let's just say maybe one of them wanted to take on the last name of the mom and the other one wanted to take on the last name of the dad. That's always a possibility.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. the same questions over and over?
That's how you write yourself out of a corner.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Or it could have been a stage name, you know, I mean, like, people in the entertainment biz take on stage names every now and then. You know, look at wrestlers. The Rock. That wasn't his real name. It's Dwayne Johnson. He fools you all.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Perfection.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Also, like, the little dead giveaway, well, not dead giveaway, I mean, but like things they do to hint at you that you wouldn't really catch on to until like your second time playing. God, I love things like that. That's why Double Take is such a good movie to me. But I know you can barely see it, but wait. Oh no, yeah, there's no way to zoom in on it, but if you really look at Junko in that picture, you see the fact that her tie is black and white, kind of hinting at the whole black and white thing with Monokuma going on, just like now. Her character sprite has the one black bear in her hair and the one white bear in her hair. It is what it is. Also, another little thing that, well, you wouldn't really pick up on this unless you were like a literary genius, which is why I'm stunned Toko didn't put 2 and 2 together with this. And this isn't the thing that I was like foreshadowing way back when I was like, wait, something is very wrong here. No, we're still going to get to that soon. But yeah, some you wouldn't really pick up on unless you were a literary genius. Mukuro, way back in the beginning of the game when she was pretending to be Junko, was killed with the Spears of Gungnir. Like, Monokuma called for the Spears of Gungnir to come and smite his enemy, and Junko, aka Mukuro, was killed. And then we find out that Mukuro has a tattoo of the Wolf of Fenrir on her hand. Well, going with that lore, Odin used the Spears of Gungnir to kill Fenrir. Like, that is the actual, like, mythology that goes along with that. So somebody who, I think that's Norse mythology, like, would that be Norse? I think it is. So yeah, like somebody well versed in that particular brand of mythology would notice something was up there, like, oh, okay, like at the beginning of the game, like, okay, yeah, Spears of Gungnir, wow, nice reference there, bro. Then it's like, wait a minute, Wolf of Ragnarok, Fenrir, hold up. Gungnir was used to kill Fenrir. Could they be implying something here? Nah, it's probably just coincidence. But yeah, nice little hints and stuff they give you throughout the game. It's so freaking good. And even still, I'm sure there's probably some other small things I was missing, but man, I was really like on the lookout for them, just paying attention. Woo!
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra, unworthy of lines.
But she did have lines.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
So good.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yes, she was. That's why she uttered the phrase, "This wasn't supposed to." Oh, wow, they're gonna repeat it. Okay. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all.
Perfection, though.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Oh, they should have just completed this and just started playing like a fake Linkin Park instrumental right here. It would have been so perfect.
That's why it gets me so excited.
Also, mushrooms on the head. I think that's an Earthbound reference, though it could be a reference to something else. I'm not entirely sure there.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
Yes.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Bullshit.
Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Please, the only person that ties her in perfection is Hina.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Oh snap, past tense.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you
So good.
guys are so slow. You have haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Also, I think I did see somebody, like, on Twitter with this sprite as their avatar. Like, really? Come on, you're just, like, doing a dead giveaway of the game. But I guess if you don't know anything about the game, or even if you're playing through, you wouldn't be able to put two and two together. But I will give the devs something. They did do a lot to try and throw people off the trail, because there does exist like different pieces of art that shows different people interacting with Monokuma in like a friendly way. For example, this picture of Hiro posing with Monokuma. It was officially made. So it would have been nice if they did like one of these specifically for everyone, and then just still like distribute them out or like leak them or whatever, and then people's really like looking at them like, but wait, it could be anyone. And, you know, then it wouldn't be like a whole big deal with, you know, like this gets out there. But like I said, at the end of the day, if you don't really know anything about the game, or even if you're like playing through it on your own, you wouldn't really be able to put two and two together, at least up until like the final few, well, yeah, you know, the final chapter and the last few moments of the previous chapter, at least. But alright.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance day exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to, well, it's not the class trials, it's not the founding of Host Peak Academy. It was founded before they were freaking born. I mean, come on, they're the 78th class. Come on. It has to be the motives. I was about to say the Monokuma motives. The mono motives.
Try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder was love triangles. Actually, that is very disturbing. If Makoto had a love triangle going on with his family, no. It was not international relations, it was human connections. Think about it. Makoto's family, Sayaka's idol group. Yeah.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends.
They had to have so much fun just recording this in the studio.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was It was not a freaking strong heart. It was not the meaning of life. It was the past. Think about it. Embarrassing secrets that they were trying to leave in the past.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah!
That laugh.
The whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was a new outlook. Nah, it wasn't popularity. It was greed. Because, you know, money. Things people do for money, yo.
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's crazy-ass death was... Actually, no, wait. I mean, it definitely wasn't secrets. It could be either one, because technically she was blackmailing her. But then the whole friendship betrayal, I'm gonna go with betrayal.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Yeah, because like they wanted, because the Junko wanted them to like start doubting each other again and betray each other.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
I mean, but technically speaking, could it really be Sakura's betrayal if you were blackmailing her before she even got close to everybody? You can't really betray people that you aren't really connected to from the get-go. Now, obviously, the connections came after she had already worked out the deal with them, but still. Oh.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
And we kind of have proof of that.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
If you were paying attention during the interviews with the headmaster, you all agreed that you would stay there.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Damn, that's an old reference. God damn. Like, prior to this, the last time I heard anybody reference Crazy Eddie was a freaking Beastie Boys song. And that Beastie Boys song came out in, like, the 90s? If that? Like, wow. Okay.
Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
No, wait, no. Shazam. Yeah, that wasn't Shazam. Putting MCs out of town like I'm Crazy Eddie. That was Shazam. So yeah, no. That was in the 2000s. I mean, not the 2010s, but, you know, like, I want to say about, like, 2003, 2004? Yeah. Yeah, random thing aside, I must attend to some space issues on this here computer, because this is actually going on a little longer than I initially thought. So yeah, it's about 12 hours later, because after I stopped the recording to make sure everything was fine, my computer decided to just... I don't even know what that was. That was just bad. I had never seen it act like that before. Thankfully, nobody's mining Bitcoin on my processor or anything. It just needed a restart, or reboot rather, because I kind of haven't shut it off in about a little over a week, so that's not good. Anyway.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
That must have taken a lot of money and manpower. The statue of Monokuma. Let's see, what else? That was the Monokuma Tower. Okay, we have the Monosphinx, and I don't even know what that is on the left. Oh wait, is that Mono Jesus? That's like the Jesus statue that's in, I think that's Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Okay then. Yeah, silence. What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
I also love that her hair changes with her personality too.
I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
I mean, technically it already was, but hey, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Who am I to question the queen? Okay.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
Oh, I only got 2 minutes?
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how could she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? I mean, every one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless after all.
Come on,
Everyone?
remember or die. What the fuck
Are you
happened outside?
sure about that?
Want us to remember or
Because
what?
yeah,
When
all
it
the
comes to that
students
crazy,
may have
confusing
lost their
video you
memories,
showed
but
us?
what about a crazy
I don't
homicidal,
understand a damn thing.
genocidal,
What's the meaning
serial
of the
killer?
footage
Okay,
we
well,
saw?
not necessarily
Is this another
genocidal.
one of your practical jokes?
She didn't kill all the men.
You're telling us to remember, but
Alright, come
what am I
on.
supposed to be remembering?
Let's get ready. Yeah, nobody can remember, but what about old GJ? Did I get that right? Genocide GJ? Yeah, okay, GJ.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer! Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I also love that Hiro and Hina are just standing there calmly next to Junko throughout all this. It's amazing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
So do all serial killers just befriend each other or something? Like,
Aye aye, Roger, you got it, Captain!
Well, Junko's not technically a serial killer. Huh.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. The gripe that I was holding on to for the absolute longest, they just answered it right there. Because way back when they first learned about the tragedy, and Alter Ego was telling them about it in the, whatchamacallit, dressing room. And like Alter Ego was like, well, I don't have all the information on it, but there was a tragedy, and everybody's like, oh my god, what could have happened? And Toko was in her Genocide Jill form right there, right next to them. And Genocide Jill knew everything that had happened with the tragedy, but didn't say anything back then, and I was gonna be very upset about that, but then they have this right here that she doesn't answer questions unless somebody asks her. Wow, that's a cop-out, but hey, okay, I guess it makes sense. It's kind of messed up, though. I mean, that'd be like, you know, you knowing the Heimlich maneuver, and then somebody at a restaurant you're eating at is choking, and then, like, the wife of the dude that's choking is like, boy, I wish there was somebody here that knew the Heimlich maneuver, and then the guy dies. And then later on, you know, when the police are there, they're like, wow, does anybody here know the Heimlich maneuver? And then you raise your hand, and they're like, oh my god, why didn't you save that man? And you were like, well, she didn't ask me directly. I mean, that's kind of like a very specific example, but it's kind of similar. Alright, whatever.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
I know, right?
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
I don't think that'll help.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
But how can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Tagami family?
Okay, well, wow, tough decision here. Very tough decision indeed. So they either fell, or they fell. I'm gonna go with the Togami family fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Yay, I received praise from the queen.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it.
Aw, I wonder what happens if you just let the time run out on that. Does it just go to... You would think it would go through this again, but... I don't know, maybe the game would throw a curveball at you and that would be a game over.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
But hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
Huh? That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
You gotta love that she's just slowly breaking them all down. God, she's such a good villain. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us, well, not the entire past, you guys remember what you were before, and the tragedy is included in this. You lost your memories of your life at Hope's Peak.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. 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 No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, we have to accept it. Oh wow, 7. Okay. Alright. It's cool. It's cool. We can do this.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
23?
Everyone's so conflicted.
So yeah, technically they're all like 17 or 18 years old. Well, in Hero's case, 23. So yeah, we completely lost 2 years worth of memories? I don't want to believe it, but... Okay, so well, this one's easy enough.
I could never lose
Because Hero himself said, I've never been to a single class. Wait, did I lose time over that? It doesn't really matter. We got 6 minutes left.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class.
Oh, come on.
This is all
Don't.
just surreal.
Ah.
Plus, if 2 years have
Screw off. Okay. But yeah, like we have proof that Hero went to a class. Not gonna lie though, first time playing through, I was just like, even up to this point, I was just like, no, Hero has to somehow be part of Ultimate Despair. He was so dumb for this entire thing, and then there's like a notebook in the locker that has all these.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at.
Well, yeah, like all these perfect notes just from the classes, and that just made me even more suspicious, not to mention the fact that he started off the trial with a very important question that proved to be relevant, asking, is it possible that there's more than one mastermind? And that was kind of proven with the whole Junko Mukuro thing, but still, like, I was just hoping against hope that I would have been right about Hero. Or maybe Byakuya, but seeing like his little breakdown there, finding out that his entire family is dead, I was like, yeah, okay, it's probably not him. And I guess I'm an evil person for not even really feeling too much remorse, because he was kind of a butthead throughout the entire game, but I feel a little pity for him because he is now finding out his whole family is gone, and that's kind of rough.
This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. What about it? But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
Oh yeah, and that was like the clue too in her pocketbook. There's more than one Ultimate Despair, so
And the
yeah.
reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
To be fair, not too many friendships / relationships last from high school. Sure, there are like many counterexamples, but 9 times out of 10, like most of the friends you made in high school, you probably won't keep up with too many of them. Like maybe out of 50 so-called friends you had in high school, you might only end up staying close with maybe about 10, 15 of them maybe, but yeah, you kind of only become friends due to the fact that you're in close proximity to each other. Sort of like with also like elementary school, junior high, middle school, and college in some classes too. All right.
On top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking bored!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? You must mean when you fainted.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind!
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst! Everyone was enjoying themselves so much! You were all having the time of your lives!
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah, I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. It was the headmaster. Pay attention to the context clues.
The headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
That's why he was saying he would do all he can to protect us.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea
I'm sorry, this is just an awesome picture right here. It's so good.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope.
The fools.
So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was, well, turn this into a reality show, essentially. Camera? Oh. What? Okay, what did she did to show to the outside world? Shit. You don't know. CK. They keep giving me J. Oh, okay. Hijack the airwaves. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Give me an eye. Wow, these are going fast, dude. I will not speed up. I will not concentrate. I will do this of my own skill, but I could really use an eye right now. I could really use an eye right. That's a T. Yo, real talk. I. Oh. Okay, this is actually a lot harder than you would think. There we go.
Now I understand.
I was like, wait, what? CK? What are they even talking about? Like, oh, hijack the airwaves.
Talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair.
death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Oh snap, Makoto swore.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
She's not wrong.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Or somebody finding out their significant other is cheating on them. That's not a truth you really want to see there now, is it? Truth full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we...
I mean, because, yeah, she has a point. I mean, like, oh, your families, I kind of already took care of them, so you'd be leaving for nothing. And then, oh, the secrets. Does it really matter when the world is ended? Oh, $10 million. What are you gonna spend it on?
We've been murdering each other? For nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say
Wow.
the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself.
He knocked her out of her multiple personalities.
So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm sorry, you forgot the umlaut there. Just saying.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
Well, actually, no, going back to that, I mean, if you go with phonetic spellings of words that have umlauts in them, adding like an E after the vowel with an umlaut as opposed to the umlauts themselves is functionally fine. So, okay, all right. I retract my actually there. Okay.
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Oh, look who sounded like an anime protagonist.
For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us.
Meta moment.
It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean, we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed!
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
Like, she's just a master of just... Wow, like, just messing with their brains.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Because Makoto was talking all that good shit a second ago, like, oh yeah, we'll never give up. I will fight you to the end. It's like, okay then, well, if you're filled with that much hope, why don't you put that hope in your friends? Let's see if they'll spare your life. And now, just look.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all.
And that's why she, like, had the reveal of, like, oh, this is your father's corpse, but, oh, look at this picture. He still loved you. And, like, you were acting all this, you wanted to get revenge on him and blah, 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 but deep down, you still wanted to, like, just reconnect with them, and, you know, you still loved them, and now she's using that against her here. Just everything building up so good.
The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
Ah, okay. Looks like we got real Junko now.
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
There is no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, it's going to be consumed by despair. And yeah, you take damage with that. You claim there's no hope left in the world. But if despair is contagious, like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else. I kind of already ruined that by grabbing hope right there, but okay, whatever. So yeah, we have to use our hope to give everyone else hope.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Come on, hero.
Don't lose hope now!
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope.
I decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the only reason we're is thanks to the air purifiers in the...
Alright, come on, Hina. Ooh, I thought I missed. I was going to be very upset.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Things are about to get very anime. I'm just going to say that right now. Oh, God. Got it.
If I were to doubt, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, in other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Alright, come on, Jill. Who cares about Toko? We must fill the genocide with hope. That can be so very misconstrued. See, she agrees.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
I love that Genocide Jill's reasoning for leaving is because she hates school.
If I were to die, that would be the end of her.
So good.
By the way,
So true to her personality to the very end.
if I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
Okay, don't know about that last part there, but eh.
You'll have to go into the world outside. Where only...
Alright, come on, rich boy.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't know why the first two taps of triangle didn't work there, but okay.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Yeah, right.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Crap baskets! I forgot!
That would be the end of Hope's weekly
I got so caught up in the opening theme.
Faith in myself.
It's so good playing right now, but
The air outside
I've
is
totally screwed up.
now.
The emotion
only
of
reason
this
we're
is like
here
completely gone now.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Because if you were paying attention, like on the first time through,
If I die,
Kyoko's ellipses were white, meaning you would not be able to fill her with hope no matter what. But now that everybody else has hope,
to an end.
she can finally be filled with hope too. Because just as despair is contagious, so is hope.
All of you will have to leave.
I'm just so upset that I forgot to press triangle again.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Yep, see? Yellow ellipses now. But I screwed up earlier, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, the world's in despair. You're in despair. Those are right gonna be consumed by despair. Oh, no, we can't have that. Okay, and then there is hope. I use my own hope plant to hope and everyone else. Woo!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Alright.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
So yeah, I'm kind of upset I have to skip through all this text, because that means I'm not hitting the, like, final
with you. We'll have to go into the world outside.
bullet on like
Death.
I already
the
said I would claim the
hypest
mastermind
part of the music, but whatever.
You just
Better late than
died.
never, I guess.
Is that what you want?
And come on, Kyoko. Fill your heart with hope. So freaking anime.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
I'm sorry, that is just so dumb.
What the hell are you?
Oh. I waited for the music to build up and then it just cut off. Anyway, Ultimate Hope has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Let's read it to the music. Wait for it. Wait for it. It would appear that Makoto may have hidden within him the power to stand against the ultimate despair.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
See, they build up and then they just go back to this music. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the music in this game, but come on, you're building the mood with the hype, call back to the intro, and then we're back to this regular class trial thing.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. Alright. I am ready.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you? Would you like to die? You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Suffer from despair. No, no. You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
Alright.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memories. Despair into nothingness.
Hope keeps on going.
Alright. Wow, that would have been tough without ambidextrousness.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Alright. Let's see how I did. Yeah, okay. I earned that B. I think I know what caused that too. Wait, where was the B? A B? Yeah, right there. Was that because I was forgetting? Yeah. Because I took damage on the Kyoko thing. I forgot to grab that. But alright, whatever. We got mana coins from 158.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
And it's voting time! And the guilty party is, in fact, Junko. I mean, duh, but, you know.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way!
Well, that's just...
It can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
That sprite, though. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True despair.
This is the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. Like, even to the end, she's just flipping the script on. Like, yeah, we defeated the mastermind. Surely we have broken her. And then it's like, she's getting off on this, okay? To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
What? Is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So you're prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best.
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true!
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Wrong choice of words there, but okay. Thank you, Jill. Everyone!
hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks caused me nothing but pain.
There's one last
Fine.
thing.
Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, there's no oh my god. I am butchering this. Sorry. It's 2:04 a.m. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope. But there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that you still plan to cling to your hope. Of course! Because we... Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? But hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Put it in your mouth and taste it, you green freak. 12-ounce mouse reference.
Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
That face, though. Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment, and she walks along with Monokuma. Oh boy. The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blows. The cage of death. The burning of the Versailles witch. Just said that again like that to piss off my friend. Excavator destroyer. Blast off. After school lesson. It would have just been perfect if it didn't kill her. And she just stood there looking up, like, just waiting, and she never got the sweet embrace of death. But yeah, that was her execution. It was a mix of all the executions prior. Not the best one. Kind of anticlimactic, but yeah, I guess the insanity of it matches how insane she was, so there's that. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. But wait, there's more. Because we received the Monokuma hair tie present. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Proof that you've cleared Chapter 6. It's a fine memento of Junko Enoshima. They're decorated with twin bear figures. Alright, and yeah, we can go ahead and save that there game. And yeah, I mean, technically I probably would, stop now on any other day, but this is the final part. So let's just keep on going through the epilogue. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is this really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here. But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's going to make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I take my scissors and jam him so far up. Huh? Hey, where's the classroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
For serious?
maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? I like this school. The world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope, is it really? As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. Yeah, well, sure, whatever floats your boat, kid. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. If there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Optimism, I like that. That's why she's best girl. Ah, I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything! Yeah! Everybody throws their graduation caps in the air and
Guess
freeze
this is
frame.
Goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
I'll pass.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. And no, that wasn't a nuclear bomb or anything. That was just a stylistic decision. That would have been an amazing twist. Just, like, out of nowhere. Like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're getting the voice actors now. Well, for Japan, at least. Yeah, that would have been an amazing twist. Like, you know, they're all filled with hope, and then they open the door, and boom, they're all dead. The end. So, yeah, that was Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Really good game, really good story. I like it. You know, it takes a visual novel and adds actual gameplay to it. Well, I mean, technically speaking, so did, whatchamacallit, Phoenix Wright. You know, that's a standard visual novel, but then, oh my god, the effect on Monokuma's name right there. I'm sorry, what? She's not in this game. Usami is not. Okay, fine. But yeah, that threw me off. That threw me off seeing Usami's name there. But yeah, all in all, I enjoy it. It's a fun little experience. I recommend it to a lot of people. You know, it's not your standard, average, everyday visual novel, and I would really recommend it over certain interactive movies that are out there. Cough cough, anything by David Cage, cough cough. I mean, on one hand, I kind of want to be interested for Detroit Become Human, but at the same time, it's David Cage. It's going to be crap. And then we already just had the whole, like, androids having, like, a little, like, existential crisis with Nier, but okay, whatever, I'm off topic. But yeah, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, really good game, really good story, really good music, just really good characters, really good writing. It's just an all-around really good experience, and it felt fun to just play it again and see all the little things that would just foreshadow other things and building to just so much, and even foreshadowing for the next game. Ooh. So yeah, I will be LPing the second game. Like, not immediately. There's going to be a little gap between now and then, but yeah, it's coming up. It is definitely coming up. The second game I do feel is better in every way, shape, or form. The story is a lot better. The characters, I'm mixed. I like characters from both games a whole lot. See, I mean, the music is still essentially the same. You get a lot of remix themes in it. Yeah. Oh, and also, like, the gameplay during the class trials revamped and just made so much better for the second game. I mean, I can get by with, like, the things in this game, like the Hangman's Gambit is aight, but the class trials in the second game feels more like an actual game, and it's really good. But I still, like, have a place in my heart for the first game, even though, like, the second and third games kind of improve on it, like, vastly. But I don't know, it's like just playing this for the first time, getting accustomed to the characters. I just have, like, a little attachment to this. Of course we get this picture, of course. of course. And also, like, there are people out there that actually recommend you play Danganronpa 2 without having played this, and no. I mean, yeah, the game does give you like a summary of events, but you miss out on all the little details and callbacks to this game, and it does build up. It does. It really does. So, yeah, like if you watch this all the way through and you haven't played a Danganronpa game, well, wow, you really did yourself a disservice by watching this instead of buying it. But hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the LP, hopefully. And I highly recommend picking up this or Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls, or Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, or Danganronpa 3. Hopefully all three of them. Because like the game said, if enough people buy this, we can actually make Sakura's Revenge a reality. And I want that to be a reality. Dang it. But yeah. All in all, that was Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Hope you all enjoyed it. There will be bonus parts for this. Well, at least one bonus part. Ooh. Post-credit scene?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, we received the Easter egg present. Okay. Oh, wait, did I miscount then? Was that? Oh, no, that shows up at the end. Okay. Prove that you've cleared the epilogue. It serves as a graduation token for all who made it out of Hope's Peak. It's a symbol of hope or of despair. So yeah, we got a literal Easter egg. My God, that would be an amazing Easter egg to get on Easter. Alright, well yeah, we'll go ahead, overwrite that top file right there. Lord, I hope this recording is not corrupted, because that was my special save. But anyway, like I said, there will be a bonus part because we have extras and we have school mode. This is a what-if simulation type play mode. We'll be going into school mode very in-depth next time. There's also a lot of other little things that I want to show off. Free time events I'm talking about. But we can kind of mix those in together with school mode. You'll see when we get to that. We also have extras. So yeah, right here, you got the school store. You can go ahead, go right here, spend money on the Mono machine. Let's spend 3. Let's see what we get. Yeah, okay, I already got those. Oh, we're lucky. Okay, I already have that novelist fountain pen. Okay, come on. We're going down to 610. We're going down to 610. I think I already have that. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, because the repeat percentage didn't go up. And that, okay. And yeah, I'm not going to keep going till I get one new item. No. But yeah, that's how you can go and just try to fill out the rest of the presents menu. I don't have too many left, so that's cool. Revel in a cacophony of music excerpts. So yeah, right here we can go to the sound, and we can listen to every track from the game. I love these iPod silhouettes they have. So good. And yeah, you have to pay monocoins to unlock everything. Yeah. You can grind monocoins, obviously, by going to chapter select, choosing a chapter and exploring around, or just doing a trial and doing really good on the trial. So yeah, it's a lot easier to just go to the first trial and breeze through it. We have an artwork gallery. Once again, you spend actual monocoins here to unlock artwork. For example, like character art. Wait, is that? Yeah, character art of Best Girl Hina. We can look at it. We can also zoom in if we want to. That is Hina right there. And then where's the queen? Oh yeah, you got Junko Enoshima Imposter, Junko Enoshima Genuine. Let's compare the two, shall we? Oh, crap. Wait. No. Ah! Wrong thing. Wrong. No. Stop. Please. There we go. Okay. We're back here. No. I don't care about them. I don't... No, okay. And nope. 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 Here we go. So, yeah. Oh my god. Do they really have to... Alright, so yeah, there's her bra and panties right there. Okay, cool. And then we have Genuine. Yep, you can see the little Monokuma design going on there. Yeah, the hair was the same. Okay, we got character art of Monokuma. And then promo art of all the characters. This is essentially just showing off like what their ultimate things were. Like so. Oh yeah, I already showed off the Genocide Jack promo art, you know, that right there. Of course, we saw the imposter, Junko Enoshima, Ultimate Fashionista pose right there. But we have genuine promo art of the genuine Junko standing there with Monokuma. I would have showed that off during the game, but that would have been a dead giveaway. Oh yes. And then of course we have Monokuma's promo art, like so. And then we have special art of Kenshiro. This was Sakura's, like, one of her love interests, I guess. And then we have Santa. You should have been in this game, dog. You should have been in this game. We have Kyondo. We already saw him. We already saw Mukuro. We got full body art right now. Yes, indeed. Yes. Indeed. And then, of course, obviously, yep, and no. And, oh, okay, no genuine. But we got more promo art right here. Let's just look at all the special stuff. Yes, indeed. Pixel art. Oh, all the pixel characters. Cool. Impatient Leon. Okay. Monokuma picture book. Fire truck. I'm just going over all the extra stuff. I got enough mono coins to spare. Oh, Alter Ego's crying. Alter Lump. Why is that so... The detail. Here comes Junko. And then we got an execution image right here. Double execution, double kill. Preview image. Oh yeah, that was from the beta. Because I think like originally Junko was going to be the... or Junko, or whatever her name was, before it became Junko, was going to be the first victim, and Sayaka and Leon were going to be like in cahoots to do her in, and they would have had to like combat against each other in like the little execution thing. And then I think this was when like the next stage of it where Sayaka actually did successfully kill Leon, and yeah. Got another preview image right here. That character looks a lot like a certain character in another game in this series. Huh. And then we got chips. They're just chips. That's all you need to know. And we got Mondo Butter to go with those chips. Pudgy Princess Pickles. Alternate Sakura. AKA Serena Williams. Depressed Monokuma. Aw, man. Yo, Monokuma raps. He got a tattoo of a fish. I love it. Monokuma Rough Draft. Yeah, this was from the, oh, what was it? What was it? I forgot the name of, like, the thing. Distrust. There we go. KO illustration. My god. Magazine ad. Just looking at all the cool stuff. That is a cool picture right there. Right there. Magazine ad 2. Okay. You would have no idea what this game is about based on that. Magazine ad 3. Huh. Okay. Card illustration. They knew what the hell they were doing there. Cover art. Yeah, okay, I would not be a fan of that cover art. This cover art, though, is fine. I like this. Meeting picture. All of this would be like really good wallpapers. Meeting picture too. Yeah, I know I can zoom in on everything. I just choose not to. Oh, look at the two sisters standing there. Okay, and then we're right back where we started. Okay, and then of course we also have movies. So we can spend our mana coins on all the punishments and all of these for some reason. And all the different Monokuma appears. Victims, blue. This is actually related to another special present that we can actually now get now, and that's if Hiro dies in the original demo of this game. Where I told you Hifumi was the one that killed him in the demo. So yeah, that was Victim. That was Hiro. And then, of course, we have Event Gallery, where you can just go back and purchase all of the events. You know, like that. Amazing, right? And yeah, we can go through and get all of them. We can go through and revisit the Monokuma theaters. Now, I'm really curious, because it was Monokuma Theater 16. In the Vita version, even going into the special menu, or extras menu, yeah, they don't have the Sakura's Revenge trailer in this version of the game. That is so messed up. They are doing the fans a disservice by not including that, because that is an amazing clip. Unless it's in the movie section, but no, because when I recorded it, when I went into the Vita version of this to record it, I went to Monokuma Theater 16 and it was there. Oh well, and then we have the end. And yeah, Button of Hope, blah blah blah. Sisters of Despair, that is such a cool one. Just in case I want to make that my wallpaper. Just in case. Oh yeah, I really should go ahead and do like the whole like rotating wallpaper thing. And then we got the group photos right here. Unfortunately, we can get the actual interviews, really. Notebook is discovered, blue system log, rejoin and rejoice. Spiderweb's terminus. Okay, alternate ending. Byakuya drinks the poison. Yep, just everything we've encountered. It's pretty great. I don't know why I'm going through all this Discord. I use that to talk to my friends. Cattle mutilation. My god. Yeah, it's all here. It is all here. Even a man's fantasy. That may be put into the rotation too. Oh my god, I can actually say it unironically, all the way from Gungnir, but yeah, all the way from Frisky Dingo slideshow. Watch Frisky Dingo, that was an amazing show. That was on Adult Swim. It was really good. So yeah, that was the main game of Danganronpa Ultra. Trigger Happy Havoc. My god, I'm playing Ultra Despair Girls right now. I'm almost done. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Soon, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, an LP of that will start up not too long from now. But until then, next time we'll be going to school mode of this game. Hope you all enjoyed this LP. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.